Poland was invaded by German armies, and there were German planes were coming over Warsaw, and some bombing was taking place. The bombings continued, and my parents and I and some other friends walked out of Warsaw along a highway, not a modern highway, but a fairly wide road, together with hundreds or thousands of other people. And I believe that the reason was that population was advised to leave Warsaw and to walk eastwards away from the west, from where the German forces came, because there was some talk that the men might be mobilized to help fight back east of Warsaw. We walked eventually some 18 miles. I remember that was the first time when I was scared out of my serene childhood life, because German planes came low and they were machine gunning the highways where the people were walking out of Warsaw. There were some Polish infantry soldiers, not in very good shapes, who were marching along the highway, and they told us to go into the ditches on each side, and actually some of them were trying to shoot at the planes overhead with the rifles, which I guess was pretty futile. But I remember hearing the machine gun very close by and lying in the ditch, and so were my parents. I remember feeling scared with my heart beating, very strongly in my chest. That was the first time. That day we walked on, there was really nothing to eat or drink. Some people were drinking vinegar that was left in a store that was being passed because there was nothing else. And we wound up in a what may have been a resort or small town where some people may have gone from Warsaw or may have had some properties. We did not, but that's as far as we got. And a few weeks later, 2 or 3 perhaps, the German soldiers came. We went to the basement. Possibly there was some shooting before it, my parents and I. And then we saw the military boots through the basement window, and we heard loud shouts, I believe, of hurrahs to go out, and of course we did. And the other thing I remember, that we were standing and there were German soldiers around, and my mother was telling me to stand with my father, and I understood or thought later that was because she thought that it might spare him perhaps being taken away if he was with a family.